Hi guys, it's Kara and I wanted to do a quick video and share some information about a challenge that I'm going to do next month for the month of April, and also kind of show you how I'm setting something up that I'm going to use in that challenge. Basically, this is a list challenge for those of us who love to make lists, and it has been set up by Corey, who is the Reset Girl, both here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I will put links down below in case you haven't checked her out. Some of you may have already heard about this. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. It's kind of a way to be crafty if you want to be crafty, or you can just keep it very simple. It really just is up to you. She has on the website for this list challenge, she's provided the list itself and then some suggestions of things that you can use to record your lists and materials that you can use to decorate with if you want to do that. She's also provided another download, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, and she's done a really great video showing you how she decorated her book. So since she did that and I wanted to decorate mine, I thought I would do a quick video showing you how I'm going to kind of put mine together. Now, I also I put together kind of some supplies that I'm going to use for this challenge, and I'll do a separate video to kind of show you what I pulled together from my supplies. But what you see here are some of the things that I think I'll use for the cover of this book. Now, what I chose to use is just basically a blank Midori book. It's, you know, relatively thin paper, which is kind of what I want because I plan on putting, you know, Project Life cards and other embellishments in here on these pages when I do the lists. So I'm happy with this, but you could use just about anything. You know, if you have field notes notebooks, you could use those. You could, you know, make your own notebook. You could do almost anything you wanted to do. So I went through my supplies to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. I found some old My Mind's Eye paper. I don't even remember what line it's from, but I loved kind of this white wood look. So I cut out a couple pieces. Sometimes when I cover these books, I literally just kind of wrap the paper around, but this time I cut it because I want there to be a little bit of an edge of that craft cover. I think that's, I like the look of that, so I want it to show. So I'm going to do that, I know that much. And then I pulled a few things for me to kind of play with. Of course, I want there to be some pink on the cover, and I just loved that sentiment. So I'm thinking maybe I will put these together on here. Something like that. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do, but I thought I would kind of play with these things with you guys and show you kind of how I put it together. I just, you know, try a few different little things out until I find what I want. I also picked some of my washi tape that I think will kind of go with the colors that I'm looking for the cover. And hopefully you can see right here I have a few little sequins that I'm thinking about using. And I also think I'm going to grab my letter stickers from my little container over here. I think maybe some of you guys remember that I got all of these wonderful My Mind's Eye stickers from, I think, Peachy Cheap a while back, and I think maybe I'll use some of these because I also want to put the title of the challenge on the cover, Listers Gotta List. But I don't think most of these are going to have enough of the T's, so I think I'm going to go maybe with black and white that way, and then maybe the reverse, and I'll just alternate the words. We'll see how that works. Okay, so should I put it at the bottom? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a Lister's Got a List down here, and I think I like that arrow, but let me just double check. That would be kind of cool too. It says selfie, just because this list is really all about yourself. You know, for example, the first one is reasons why I love being a planner girl. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, I think I still like the arrow. Corey talks about in her video kind of how it's a little uncomfortable to do this on camera, which I have to say, I have to admit it's a little not my norm. Normally when I did my craft videos, I had kind of a plan, and or I guess a more definite plan than what you're seeing right here. I think I'm going to do something like that. We're going to call that good. So I'm going to start by gluing this down on the front and the back. Now I'm trying a new glue because I've been papering a lot of my books lately, and I've been using my normal adhesive, which is this one. This is the Stamp Runner, also by Tombow. But I'm finding that I'm using a ton of it, so I thought I would try a glue stick. I picked this up at Joann's, and I thought I would give it a try. So we'll find out how well this works. Tombow products are usually pretty good. I'm also curious to see kind of how long it's going to last, if it lasts longer than the adhesive, you know, the tape runner, but we'll see. Okay, so now I know, I just always kind of like to line it up, see how much room I have on each side before I place it down. Okay. So I know I want it to have a little bit of a craft border. And of course I want to try and get it, you know, semi-centered and straight in there. Let's see. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay. And we'll press this down. Now, one thing I will tell you is one of my secrets when I paper things like this. Once I have it all done, I have a huge stack of books that I put things under. Typically, I leave them overnight to kind of really help get them kind of set. You know, have the adhesive kind of cure kind of thing. Let's go ahead and do this one too. I'm not really going to decorate the back other than this pattern paper, at least not at this point. We'll see if I change my mind down the road. Okay. Alrighty, and let's see. Okay, so there's that side. Definitely going to put these under books because I'm noticing that on the edges I'm having a hard time kind of getting that to stick. I think it's just because of the curve of the spine of the book. I think that's part of the problem. So I may have to kind of go back through here and add a little bit more glue, but we'll see. Okay, I'm just going to finish the decorating and then stick that in my book press. Alright, so the next one I wanted was this one. And I think we'll put it about there. I hope you guys get a chance to go over and check out this challenge. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's kind of one of those things where, you know, if you're crafty, you can have fun with it. And if you're not super crafty, you can still have fun with it because it's really just about making lists. But to me, it's a really great kind of simple form of journaling. You know, and it's something creative that you can do with as much or as little detail as you would like. And that's something I kind of enjoy because, you know, some days you feel like doing a lot and then other days you don't really feel like doing a whole heck of anything. So on those days you could keep it real simple. Another thing to keep in mind is, you know, it's not a project or an activity where you should be beating yourself up if you don't do it every day. You know, there's nothing that says you necessarily have to do it consecutive days or that you can't play catch up. It's not that big of a deal. It's not something that we should give ourselves a hard time about. It's something that we should enjoy. And I think I've said it in lots of other videos. I love making lists. List making to me, for some reason, is really satisfying. I just really, really like doing that. It's a lot of fun to me. So let's see, these are stickers. So, oh look, it's got a hash mark. That's awesome. So I am going to use that. And again, nothing says this has to be perfect. I'm not going to worry about it being, you know, all straight and everything else. I mean, I'm going to try and get it as straight as I can, but I'm not going to stress if it's not. Because again, it's supposed to just be fun and not a lot of work. You guys know what I mean. So I'm going to do one word in the black with white lettering. And then I'm going to switch it to the other one because I don't have enough of the letter T in any of these, because you need 4 T's for this saying. And I'm sorry, this is probably kind of boring watching me do this, so maybe while I'm doing this sticker part I will speed up the video.